What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol BBIG for Vinco Ventures. On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. This, of course, will be more of an update since we have covered it in recent history, and the main updates to make are really stemming from what's going on here in the 30-minute time frame chart. So if we look at this, obviously we broke the resistance trend line through aggressive price movement to the upside, so we'll remove that, and that, of course, is a bullish thing. We're also holding on to the support trend line, which is going to negate the potential for a head and shoulders, right? We're no longer really looking for that breakdown there. That is off the table. We did take out this area of horizontal resistance on this afternoon rally, which I will say and point out happened on really good volume down below, so I would have more confidence in this move as opposed to less. So considering where we're at now, we need to look at what's going on in the after hours session. I'll go ahead and turn on the after hours data, and what you'll notice is, of course, we made an impressive run into the post market. For now, we'll assume, for the sake of today's video, that we are going to be opening on a gap up, and we'll say that the opening print is going to be somewhere here around 11:15. Let's grab the other tool and try that again. We'll say 11:15 is the open, and the high of the overnight will be up there around 11:47. Remember, are these numbers going to hold? Probably not, but what we're going to discuss is a framework on how you can trade this into the bell tomorrow at 9:30. So shifting the focus over to the daily to talk about how this might unfold, we need to consider the possibility of a gap and trap. That's always the first thought whenever we have a gap on our hands. So if we open here, fail to take out the overnight high, and trade back down through the open, you're looking for a short, essentially, to take us back down and fill the gap to today's high. Let's go ahead and map that area out so we know what that target is at $9.93. But careful here, if we go over to the trade tab, what you'll notice is that you're not going to short the shares, and obviously the volume here, excuse me, let me redraw that, on the put side of the options contract is, it's okay, right? There's better open interest and volume further out of the money than there is close to or at the money. So, what that's saying about the options pricing is that, people are really speculating on this, not so much trading the contracts as of right now. So all things considered, and again, we'll actually go down to the weeklies here, and even worse, right? So the volume's way out of the money here and not so much at the money at those strikes there. So back over to the chart, probably not going to actually try to short this thing. You're just going to avoid longs, right? If that's the situation that plays out. The flip side of this coin is the fact that we could get a gap and go, and I'm sure this is what a lot of people are looking at, especially considering that this is a momentum play, big short squeeze, quote unquote, that could be happening here. So if we open here and trade and consolidate in this overnight range instead without violating the open, then you're looking for a long up through the overnight high to take out the all-time high and essentially send this thing much higher. Over 12, there's no saying how high it will go, but I would monitor 25-cent marks, 50-cent marks, and whole dollars here inside of something that's trading sub 20, sub 25 type of range. So those are my thoughts here. It's all going to depend on how this gap unfolds at 9:30. Remember, these numbers are subject to change. You can see in the after hours they're already changing. If I go back in here, it's very unlikely that this will hold as the overnight high and that this will actually be the open, but that framework that we've outlined is not going to change. So if you enjoyed the video, if you appreciated the thoughts and the framework, let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.